Praise the Lord, brothers and sisters. Today I would like to share a vision which is an eye of Jesus, not eyes, eye, which I happen to see in my workplace. To those of you who are engaged in gossip, slander, backbiting, spreading rumors, making false allegations, you're involved in dirty chats, filthy talks, then this video is for you. What I'm about to share is an eye of Jesus. It's not the eye of providence. It is not the eye of an Horus, which is an Egyptian symbol which represents protection, health, and restoration. It is not the all-seeing eye, which is the Illuminati or the Masonry, and it's not about an evil eye. This is an eye of Jesus. I was working in a company where I had a lot of free time. My boss would frequently go on a business trip, and in his absence, I would do the ministry work. So during that time, the Lord told me to upload a couple of videos on my YouTube channel, and these were the videos that would help the couples that are struggling in marriage. I said to the Lord, I will do it, but at that moment, I felt like I needed to take a 2-minute stroll around the office, just to get some fresh air. And as I was walking, I suddenly happened to meet my colleague, and we were just chatting, and she was talking about her relationship with a married man, and how she's enjoying her life with that guy. I mean, she was living a life of fornication. This is sex before marriage. And that guy was married, and she was sharing a lot of information, information that was filthy and was not necessary for me to hear. And as I was listening, I was looking for a way to escape, but I didn't have the boldness to tell her that what you're doing is wrong. I really didn't have the courage to correct her. And I was a bit scared, and I really didn't tell her that what you're doing is wrong and fornication is a sin. It's really not holy what you're doing in God's eyes. As she was talking, I suddenly saw something out of the corner of my eye. I saw a very large eye that filled the roof of the cabin, and that eye was looking at me. And suddenly it began to blink, and I was really scared. I looked at my colleague and I said, I really need to use the washroom. I ran to the washroom, I locked the door, and I began to ask myself, what was that? What did I just see? And the Lord said to me, I'm watching you. I have told you to go and upload those videos, and there you are talking to this girl. Just imagine the Lord, he would have definitely heard the complete filthy conversation that girl had shared with me concerning fornication. After I heard from the Lord, I immediately went to my cabin and I began to do the work of the Lord. Just imagine, God hears every conversation, every holy conversation, every unholy, filthy, dirty, evil, secret conversations, people, especially our enemies, plotting against us, everything. He hears everything. People who talk behind our back, but whatever that they speak, it is in front of God's eyes. I mean, God is watching. God sees, God hears, and God knows everything that we do. It says in Ephesians chapter 5, verse 11, do not take part in any unfruitful deeds of darkness. We are really living in an end times where people do not have any fear of God, no fear of judgment, no fear of hell. Wickedness is really increasing day by day. I mean, it's increasing, it's not decreasing, because we're in the end times. So please do not engage in sin. Playing with sin is playing with the devil. Stay away from people who encourage you to sin. If you find people who love to gossip, who love to, talk about other people, or talk about stories that is not useful for your soul, I'm asking you to stay away from them. It doesn't matter if that person is your close friend, your colleague, could be your cousin or a relative. Stay away from that person, because you need to protect your soul, and stay away from such people. The Bible is very clear. This is what it says in Ephesians chapter 5, verse 11. Do not take part in the unfruitful deeds of darkness, The Bible is very clear. It clearly says, have no fellowship. I mean, what kind of a conversation you can have with people who live in darkness? They're not interested in the gospel. They're not interested in the word of God. They're not interested in the truth. So, what kind of conversation you can have with people who live in darkness? You tell me. Because all they love to do is to talk about the things of the world, not about the heavenly things. And the Bible is very clear. Have no fellowship. No fellowship, no friendship, no connection, no link, no attachment, nothing. Stay away from them. Protect your soul from these evil people. Because the world is getting really bad. Wickedness is really increasing. Remember to pursue holiness, walk in the path of righteousness, stand for truth and justice, and remember to share the word of the Lord. Thank you so much for watching this video. And please don't forget that the Lord is really watching us and He knows everything that we do. Please continue to live in the fear of the Lord and live in a life that is pleasing to Him. Thank you so much for watching this video. Remember to stay in His word and be blessed.
Watching people drive by, T-Mac on the radio. Got so much on your mind, nothing's really going right.